don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh. I got no love for the fakeness. If you want...
What's up guys, Masta Styles here, back with another Let's Play video. And yes, I said Let's Play. It's been a while since I dropped a Let's Play video, and today I want to do two parts. So part one, we'll talk about, if you're new to the game, these are some of the heroes that if the banners are up, if you have them, you want to start investing gene hybrids into them. And I'll talk a little bit about how I go about it when it's free to play versus, you know, my main account. And then in the second part, we'll tackle the new game mode. I haven't touched it yet because I knew I was gonna do my Let's Play episode for my main account. I'm already through cycle 10. Don't know if it's enough to get me number one, but we'll see, which is gonna be some nice rewards there. At number 116 of the alternate world coins, that's 16 shards. If you can get number one twice a week, that is 32 shards plus if you've been playing Digital War. Let's go over to this shop here real quick, and it's actually at the top. For me, I can't wait for Masrani to come in here, and I love that they bumped it up to 180, which is great. So that way you can pick up a lot more shards. So on this one, I'm focusing on getting Leo to Awakening 5, and primarily for free to play. That's where I'm trying to get most of my Awakening heroes too, right? So I already have Daniel at Awakening 5, Rez at 3, Leo at 3, and Masrani, I haven't really tapped into that yet, right? Eventually, Masrani will come into the store, and then we can start working on that. So let's pop over to the heroes here. And outside of Carabin and Shinji, right? You see, I have Dominic, Fiona, Sif, Nord, and Daniel, and Matoko, of course. Her banner is live right now. I'm still a little hesitant on pulling on her banner, even though would have done it if I didn't have her at Immortal. With Purin coming, no. For free to play, no. I'm just saving up everything for Purin. But for me, as it goes, I want to make sure I have at least one copy at each hero. So let's just go in here and get our free copy of the new hero here. It should be it, which is fine. It's okay. So yeah, I already talked about this hero in a previous video. I have him at EX30 Hyper Evolve, and you know, I'm still testing, so we'll see what he has in store when chapter 16 comes online. Let's grab the dust to another 20 and I can awaken Masrani. Yeah, sure, another 20. Yeah, sure, why not? I know. Wait, where am I at? That was it, right? Yep, that was it. Yeah, so again, there, 95. As you can see, I'm gonna get another quick 15 back because I just realized that. Let's go here, dismiss all of these, and go in here and pick up another 15 here. Awesome, cool. And we'll get another 30 on Monday, so we'll be okay when Purin comes online. But again, remember that there could be another new hero that comes out the following week, so that's something we're thinking about. I know I said that I was gonna dump it all into Purin, but all I need is 2 copies. That's all I need. I'm okay with Purin at Immortal and EX30. I don't think I have enough red runes, do I? Yeah, I do have enough red runes, so I'm ready there. We got 2 gene hybrids too, so that's another thing there. And I have 84. Actually, I think I can pick up another gene hybrid. Can I buy this one? Yes, I can. So now I have 3 gene hybrids. Awesome. All right, so let's just pop over to the heroes here. There are other heroes that I have that you definitely want to prioritize. So let's go down into the Second tier here, Piran should be up top. Don't, Piran should be up there, up here at the top. Where you see Dominic and Daniel. Down here, of the heroes that are within Legendary, you definitely want to bring Piran to Immortal. You also want to bring Ares because he's gonna help you out with Vanguard content. You definitely want to bring Carriolis and Jaina. If you had to choose between the two, I would go with Jaina. Jaina hasn't gotten power crept because, again, her and Dominic are the kings and queens of damage. So, down here, when you get into the mythic level, I would say Claire, Ray. I love Ray. Ray is the awesome frontliner. But, you know, collab event, gotta wait till the collab event returns. Teresh, you definitely want to get you a copy of Teresh. And Samael, my goodness, yeah, definitely get that guy to Immortal. Slap that Immortal fade out gear on him. He does crazy damage. Ahsoka is amazing too. So down here, Rebecca, definitely want to get your Rebecca to Immortal. She's gonna help you out in a lot of content. But I think, and Masrani, of course, because you want to eventually get your Masrani up to Awakening 7, so he can be the 6th man on the team. So that's that. These are my heroes, and I've been playing this account for 5 months now, and we've progressed slowly. That's what I've come to realize when it comes to the free-to-play account. I can't play like my main account. So that's why I brought this guy to Immortal. I shouldn't have. That was a big mistake because I wasted 16 hybrids on this guy. That could have been spread out through multiple different heroes. I didn't really need to bring this guy to Immortal. It was for this account per se, there was no need because, again, I'm not really using him outside of tank content, and he definitely helped out in endless battles. But for me, I'm not really pushing PvP that much, so dropping 16 hybrids into him was a mistake, but I was doing that because I wanted to do my impressions on him. That was the only reason why I did that. Other than that, Piran could have been at Immortal, Jaina, Carriolis, pushed up a couple of other used heroes, so misplay there. But that was the bit about the heroes you kind of want to focus on. Hopefully I go over all of the heroes particularly you want to grab if their banner's ever live. And let's go into the next part here where we tackle this one. So again, if you've been playing this one, and or if this is your first time even thinking about going against this, so first thing I want to do is, based off of my main account, what I've realized: Serena, Taylor, Arcadia, Masrani, and the SP hero, you can skip on them. Masrani you can keep because when it comes to this boss right here, the Vanguard boss, that's one situation. If you have your Masrani at Awakening 3, you can use him there because he definitely increases your health, which is what Vanguards need. So for me, what I'm picking right away, Daniel's coming in, he's gonna help. We need Nord, definitely. For support, we're gonna need these two, right? And what else would I wanna bring? I want Kara, I want Jane and Kara, and we need the Vanguards. Yeah, I realized that my Vanguards are not that great, so we'll just deploy these here, and we'll see how far we can progress. So first up, these two, just put them in the back. This is what I primarily do. Not here. I actually need another melee character. Leo's not it. Daniel. Dom is not. Yeah, my Dom is like seldomly okay, right? So this one here, we should be able to beat. We should be able to run through these pretty quick. These lower levels are not that difficult. See, one shot. As you can see there, very simple. But these rewards, man, these rewards are juicy. What? But remember, this is only a one time. What I would want them to do is pretty much have just one that you can get. You can progress through not every reset, but once a week. So you make it a week-long event, and you get some additional rewards. But this is a huge bump for free to play. What? Come on now. So this will be easy too. You can use the same team. You'll pretty much use the same team until you get to I want to say around 6. Is it 6? Cycle 6? Yeah. For these earliest cycles, not that difficult. And this one, see how, I originally thought that you could crit on that boss. I was wrong. The crit was coming from the boss's damage. And then this guy here, he does a lot of this. He actually does a lot of damage. When at later levels, oh no, this guy does a lot of damage. So now we get to see the progression of everybody else. Let's see where they are in terms of rankings. So on my server, boss cycle 9. That is where the bottleneck is over here. And these guys, they're good in terms of their account. See, Immortal 5, Dominic, Immortal 5, Sam. Like, what? I don't even have an Immortal 5 Sam on my main account, much less. Look at this. Daniel, Immortal 5, Sif. I don't have that. I'm telling you, they definitely put some work into their account. So trying to keep up with them is going to be interesting. I wish there was a way to kind of see where everybody is. Actually, we'll go back to that in a second and see where the cutoff for the list. Let's see. So we see that 9 is for, those are primarily the top people. Let's see. So there's 7. So if we can get to 8, cycle 8 will be in the top 10. So that's primarily the aim for over here. So top 10, even if I get number 10, that's 10 internet world coins. I'll take that. That's 10 shards. That's just the way I see it. So again, it's not really that tough here. I would rather Dominic here. You would definitely do a lot more damage because it's single target. AoE here might be a little tough, but with this one, you're definitely gonna need Purin, because I talked about this in my other video where this buff here, yes, it helps, but at the same time it hurts. That receiving 2% of HP as damage every 2 seconds. If you don't have Purin, you're going to feel it. Your team is going to die a lot faster. So what I'm actually gonna do here is put in the vanguards, and you gotta be very careful who you pick too. I'm gonna put in the vanguards there, and one thing I do suggest is create the teams, because for me, again, every time you go in, you gotta redo it and put in a new team, and it's kind of frustrating to every time I have to go in here, I have to reset. So as you can see, I didn't really pick any of those heroes that they selected. I hope they change. I kind of hope they change them every cycle. That would be nice, because there's some heroes there that you're not gonna really use. So definitely want to put in the vanguards here, switch over, and if you save your team, it'll definitely save you some time. So we have Leo and Claire, and just switch over to Chaos Chip. And I'll end up saving these teams. I have this one, perfect. Yep, so let's see how we do, and it should be quick, because again, they do a lot of damage to this boss, which is awesome. And I'll actually bring them into the next one, and then yeah, I think that's primarily it. There isn't really much else to say outside of playing through it. Of course, it all depends on your account per se, right? So this pick It's very simple. Just pick your damage dealers and push as far as you can get, and then once you get to that point, then you start. Once you get to a certain point, you're gonna have to start sacrificing some of the other heroes to get that initial damage off, so you can one shot the boss. Let's see if here it starts to get. Nope, it's not, because again, vanguards versus summoners should be a wash, right? Yes. They're not gonna be able to beat Pandemonium, but this they should be able to take care of. And I already said that if the summons is still alive, you're gonna have to kill them too, which is very annoying, because shouldn't have been like that. So we're picking up a lot of resources because it's our first time doing all of this, which is awesome. Could bring Leo to Awakening 4, which I am planning to. This one we're gonna have to do the switch, so I'm not gonna go through doing a switch there, but again, with this game mode, it's simple in the beginning, but once you start getting to that level 240 bosses, it starts to get a little tough. And for me, let's pop up. I'm gonna jump over to my main account. So now that I'm back on the main account, like I said, I'll clear it all the way to 11. I still have some heroes left, so if I want to push a little bit further, I can do it. The thing is, I'll show you where's my team. I'll show you the mistake that I made. See, I brought in Masrani. I also brought in Taylor, the SP hero. They're not gonna do anything at this point, right? So that's why I say when you're picking your heroes, make sure you're thinking damage dealers. I could have bought Pandemonium. I could have bought Taec. Those heroes, just fill up that slot. I have one. I have no more slots there, but I have 1, 2, 3 heroes that I'm not gonna be able to do anything with, you know? So be very mindful of that. And I don't know if anybody else have anything else to push. I feel like you just play till you get to your max, and then after that, that's it. There isn't much else you can do, you know? Once all your heroes die, that's it. It's kind of similar to that Twilight Lands chapter 16 without the getting to 16-10, and then that's it. This is more so picking out 20 best heroes. And it goes back to what I was saying in the beginning, the heroes you want to focus on, right? So over here, it's a lot different. And for me, I'm building out everything as I go. And I prioritize certain teams, you know, my assassins. If you're definitely new, you want to focus on your assassins. I think there's going to be a new assassin hero coming to the game next. Don't quote me on that, because, you know, so Summoner came out, new Summoner hero, then a new Energy hero, so then there should be a new Assassin, then Tank. Based off of that, then Hunter is not going to come for another month. A new Hunter, I know a lot of people look for a new Hunter, but Hunter is not going to come for a month. For her, she actually, I found a couple of use cases for her. And I'm not putting no gene hybrids into her. When the event comes back around, I'll just get a copy of her and bring her to Immortal. But for right now, she's just gonna stay where she is. We do need a new Hunter in the game. I don't really have a speculation in terms of what I would be looking for Hunters, because I don't use them, you know. And of course, I'm heavily invested into summoners. Love Amat now, definitely. So for the Energy hero, they definitely need to buff that Energy hero. But again, for this episode is going over the new game mode and also the heroes you want to focus on. And as you can see, my Nord is not Immortal over here because I refuse to put gene hybrids in Nord. You can talk to me down in the comments to try to convince me, but I'm not going to. Okay, so let's go back over to the free-to-play account and spin the wheel and close out the video. All right, so we'll take a spin of this wheel and see how we do. I haven't really got anything yet on this wheel, but you know, it's free to play. Everything else is more than welcome. Ooh, was close there, almost, but again, when it comes to that wheel, it's hit or miss. If you get it, you do. If you don't, and you don't. And I think that's primarily it for this episode. Yeah, I think that's it. We covered the new game mode. We talked about the heroes you can prioritize as a free-to-play player, or if you're new to the game. A lot to do nowadays. I know a lot of people were complaining about not having enough to do. There's definitely a lot to do in this game. So that's it for the episode. For those that are new to my content, if you want tips and tricks about improving your account, managing your resources, this is the channel you want to subscribe to. And for those that's been rocking with me, make sure you hit that like button to help out with the algorithm. Till the next video, peace.